How do you find seller financing? Seller financing is all around you. It just has to be created. So normally when you're talking to a person, you're not going to say like, hey, you want to seller finance a property for me for the next 30 years? No, you're going to find out their needs, what their goals are, why they're selling the property. So I'm going to share the 3 most common people who will do seller financing. Number 1, a distressed seller financially. A distressed seller financially is someone who they're okay keeping a loan in their name because they could get potentially more money. Recently, I was coaching a friend of mine that bought a property with seller financing, and he only had to bring $15,000 to close. That's all the seller wanted. So he was really creative, and not only did he borrow money from someone else, he paid himself an assignment fee. So he paid the seller $15,000. He paid himself an assignment fee of $10,000. So now he's paying interest on that $25,000 at a really reasonable rate, and he just has to get the property rented out, okay? Number 2, when the property has a lot of deferred maintenance. Now, what is a lot of deferred maintenance? It's going to be relative in all the markets. Now, what we've experienced here in the United States the last 10 years is the markets have done anything but go up. Now, there's a lot of uncertainty with rising interest rates, what's happening in Europe, and inflation with gas prices. Different people will have different cash flow needs. So as you find out what their needs are, like a good question is, hey, just curious, if you're going to sell this property for $200,000, do you mind me asking, what do you do with that money? They're going to give you feedback. They'll talk about what they do with taxes, what they're going to buy, how much they need for cash flow. They might put it in an annuity. So if they were going to put it in an annuity, you'd say, okay, just curious, what type of return are you looking to get? They would tell you and say, open. Would you be open to earning a better return that you can get more money and a better return for the duration of the annuity, longer than the annuity? Then they'll give you feedback, then you can navigate with that, okay? So number 1 is a deferred, distressed person. Number 2 is a distressed property. And number 3, which is the best of both. So obviously real estate is relationship driven. So as you find out what people's needs are, you go and get it and you figure it out. That's why these deals or opportunities are going to be created. So there's the first part on how you're going to be finding these motivated, inspired sellers. Now remember, not all sellers are motivated, so you have to do a lot of work, give them mining in to help out. Hope you guys have a great day.